Sometimes I get so excited about stories, it's hard for me to contain myself. I want you to be thinking about the store called Casey's General, okay? It's Casey's General Store, the Midwestern convenience store chain that's beloved for its pizza. Especially, I had some today in the afternoon, of course, breakfast pizza. Imagine a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, except it's pie form, and it is delicious. Now, I first covered this one positively back in September of 2023. Since then, the stock's given us more than a 75% gain. It's crushed in the S&P. And Casey's shot up another 12% today. It was something to behold. After reporting a terrific quarter last night, including a monster earnings beat, strongly expected same-store sales, even a dividend boost. But do not take it from me. Let's check in with Darren Rebelez. And Darren is the president and CEO of Casey's General Stores. Get a better read on this thing, Darren. It is an honor to have you in the shop. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me, Jim. I'm really excited to be here.
All right. Well, before I get into the particulars, I have to tell you, I'm just going to put it out there. I had the pizza when I was on the road between Houston and Dallas, and I had some again today. The team had some. Just tell people, you make the best pizza in the country.
We do make the best pizza in the country, Jim, and it's not on accident either. First of all, it's because of our great team. You know, we have 49,000 team members in our 2,900 stores. We're working hard every day to deliver that great pizza, but we do it from scratch, and that's something that a lot of people don't realize. We have kitchens in every one of our stores. We make the dough from scratch. We use high-quality ingredients. It's made to order, and when you do it the right way, it's just delicious. And you know, we got a cult following because of that.
Well, you know, it's something, you're in rural areas, but when I read about who's coming, it's maybe a cult following, but it doesn't matter what your wealth is, whether you're rich, poor, $100,000, people come into your place all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, you know, we get stronger ratings on value from our higher income consumers because they're just gravitating towards the quality. They really see that value proposition there, and so they're choosing us because of the quality of the pizza.
Well, I mean, just empirical evidence. I thought that you were like Costco. Sure enough, in your deck that you put together, of the companies that have 1 year, 5 year, and 10-year EBITDA growth of 8%, there it is, Ollie's, which I love. I'm a member of the Army. Costco and you.
That's it. And, you know, Jim, and that's something that's really underappreciated about our company and our stock in particular, is that we've been able to sustain these results over many, many, many years. And I really attribute that to the fact that our plan is pretty simple. We focus on our food, we focus on store growth, we focus on running our business efficiently, all underpinned by our great team, and it's all in our control.
I loved how simple. Accelerate the food business, grow the number of units, enhance the operational efficiency. Clear as day, your plan. Clear as day. And everyone can buy in because it's so clear.
Well, that's right. And I'm a big believer in just keeping it simple.
Right.
And if our team can understand what the goal is, what the objective is, and we can get everybody pointing in the right direction, we can execute that. And I think they've demonstrated that over a number of years.
I think other than Kirkland brand of Costco, well, they used to call them house brand, private label, Casey's, must be beating the regular guys.
Well, we certainly think so. And we really have set a high bar for quality on our products. They have to be better than the national brand equivalent. And if we can't get it done, then we don't get it in the assortment. And you know, one of the interesting things is because we have such a legacy with our prepared food and our pizza, that people automatically assume anything we put our name on is going to be high quality. So we take that responsibility seriously. We have to deliver on that quality, and I think we have with our products.
Okay, so let's talk about America for a second. Did we discover value somehow? You know, we didn't used to care about value. I think people say, if it doesn't have value, I'm not going.
Yeah, you know, I think that's just a reflection of the last several years of what's gone on in the world. You know, coming out of COVID, when we had some supply chain challenges and inflation took off, I think that was a shock to the system. And then you compound that with interest rates going up.
Right.
It really shook people loose. And so now, even if you have money, people are questioning why they're paying for something that they don't think the value is quite there. And so that's why we lean into quality. And we've been able to keep that value proposition, and our guests keep rewarding us with more visits.
Okay, so you're in a lot of towns, but there's a lot of rural space left, right? I mean, there could be, with this formula, thousands of stores.
Thousands. And I'll just give you one anecdote. So in the state of Iowa, where we're based, population of 3 million people, we have 550 stores in the state of Iowa. So now we just expanded into Texas with an acquisition.
Which was a good acquisition. You didn't pay that much, and everything seemed to be working from day one.
It's been a great transaction.
Must have been nice people.
And very nice people. But Jim, the population of Texas is 30 million people. And we have 170 stores there. We have white space for days in
I
Texas.
don't know anyone who has a roadmap like you, sir. You know, when we fell in love with you, we did fall in love hard. And I didn't expect it was going to have this good a quarter today. But you've got something special going on. And you see it very rarely in American business. You got people who are fired up. You got a clear vision. You got a lot of white space. And you got good leadership. Yeah. And I congratulate you for doing a great job.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay,
very
that's Darren Rebelez. He's the president and CEO of Casey's General. The symbol is CASY. Do not be put off by the size of the jump today. It's not too late. In fact, it's early. That money's back after the break.
Coming up, Cramer takes your calls, and the sky's the limit. It's a fast-fire lightning round. Next. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.